When was the last time you read a book?
Yesterday.
All the way through.
Will the giraffe laugh?
Does it count that we read books to our daughters?
I think so. Will the giraffe laugh? I know that story from beginning to end.
How does it start?
It starts, will the giraffe laugh? And then they do different scenarios if the giraffe will laugh or not. What's Baby Cap's favorite book right now?
I forgot the title of it and I feel so bad, but it's the alligator book that Grandma Cap gave to her, right? So it's, see you later, alligator.
Oh my God.
After a while, crocodile. See you soon, Mr. Raccoon. Toodaloo, kangaroo.
Oh, I've said that to her. And I thought she just really took to it when I said it. I didn't know that there's a book that does it.
She loves the book.
That's awesome.
Ellie, wait, what is it? Elephants Can't Fly. That's another, it's a hit in the house.
She likes the pigeon book too. Pigeons Can't Drive or something.
Pigeons Can't Drive the bus.
Yeah. That's a big one.
And so I'll tell her, I'll be like, okay, can the pigeon drive the bus? She'll be like, no. No, that's another one from Grandma Cap.
Have you guys read, this was popular, Dragons Hate Tacos or Dragons Love Tacos? No. We read it. It wasn't, shout out to it's like a New York Times bestseller. But when I read it, I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, author.
Sorry, author.
But we had it. You know what book we like? We Are Free, You and Me.
Yes, by Colin Kaepernick and Nessa Diab. And all of Colin and Nessa Diab's proceeds will go back to their incredible nonprofit organization, Know Your Rights Camp, to continue the great work that's being done in the community.
That's a hit in our house.
That's right. Shout out to Scholastic for teaming up with us. Now, let's talk about Sarah Jessica Parker. We love her.
Yes.
Okay.
Love, love, love.
I'm ready for, and just like that, the new season, I think it's coming out
soon.
Right. Look it up. I think June or something like that. But I am ready for it. Let's go. We got to do Sex in the City reruns. Woo. I'm with it. But anyways, Sarah Jessica Parker said that she reads up to 2 books a day.
Shout out to Sarah Jessica.
Now, this is to prepare as a judge for the 2025 Booker Prize.
Do you believe it?
Well, first off, what's the Booker Prize?
The Booker Prize is for the best work of a long-form fiction or collections of short stories.
Yeah, so she has to know what she's judging on.
Yeah.
Right? So this is specifically about books.
Right.
Anyways, people are trying to bash her saying that's not true. That can't be the case. But I think she would do that.
I think also she can do that. Sarah Jessica Parker is rich.
Right.
Right. She's rich.
Yeah.
So she also has the ability to work on her time if she's done filming.
Right.
You know, she gets to create her own schedule.
Right.
Meaning she can have a chef cook at her house.
Yeah.
She can have a nanny take care of the kids.
Right.
She can have a cleaner clean the house.
She's not working 9 to 5.
She's not working a 9 to 5. She has people that can do things to support her lifestyle of reading 2 books a day. So if people don't believe it, I don't see why it's so far-fetched. What's her net worth?
Ooh.
Let me guess.
Wow.
430 million.
No, that's a lot.
Okay, the face you made.
Wow. I mean, it's crazy.
The face you made gave that.
I'm not even opening it all the way. I'm reading a headline, so judge me as like.
You're a headliner.
Yeah, I'm a headliner. Wow. They're saying Sarah Jessica Parker reportedly has an estimated net worth of $200 million in 2024. I got this off Yahoo Entertainment.
Hold on. I want to see how much the writer of Sex and the City, Candace Bushnell, who I think the reason why Sarah Jessica Parker is so popular is because she plays Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, which is based off of a book. Right. The author is worth $2.5 million.
What?
That's it.
Not 20?
No. And in comparison, J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter.
Right.
Now, that's not a fair comparison. It's one of the most successful series ever.
Right.
Her net worth is around $1 billion, which sucks, too, because she's not a good person.
Oh.
Love the Harry Potter stories, but damn, she's not a good person.
That sucks. I don't know enough to know one way or another. Because I don't read enough books.
You don't read enough books. You clearly don't read 2 books a day.
Right, clearly. So why everyone's bashing Sarah Jessica Parker, but I do feel like there's a certain energy towards Sarah Jessica Parker in general.
I don't know. Because you know what? In New York, she's revered. I think everyone that loves a city girl, that loves a New York story, that loves this independent boss woman who, in Sex and the City, she wasn't that, but for a while, who loves this character, loves her. I don't think there's energy on her. maybe Carrie was over analytical. Now that I'm older, I think, damn, Carrie was a nutcase.
Right. Because we're older and we understand, like, okay, well, the characters of the show.
Like, Carrie really just overanalyzed everything. Like, bro, relax.
Right.
Her friends couldn't even talk her down from some of the dumb she would do.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, I think it's also stemming from who plays Samantha on the show, Kim Cattrall. You know, there's been tension between them for a very long time.
Yes, that's true.
So I think every time someone brings up Sarah Jessica Parker and maybe there might be some questions or issues or whatever, they immediately pivot back to that whole drama and that whole situation, which makes me sad. But I don't know enough of that situation. I just poured your drink over. I would not drink from it because I think the bottom of my shoe, can you pick it up because I have white shoes on? Sorry. Oh, that was bougie, but I have white.
You have fresh white Air Force Ones.
Yeah, and you have a coffee on the floor, and I definitely hit the straw, so don't drink it unless you want to die from
New York Rat Street. But no, Carrie Bradshaw is over analytical.
Right.
Samantha was cool. She seemed fun.
Yeah, Samantha was lots of fun.
Charlotte was too tight. You're doing too much. And Miranda was too neurotic.
Yeah.
No, neurotic's not the right word. She was too mad. She was like angry.
Who?
Miranda.
Oh, yeah. Miranda was just,
everything. Like, she sort of stayed with Skipper.
Yeah.
Remember Skipper? He's the curly hair and the glasses. He really was messing with her. And then she was like, oh, I don't want to date you, Skipper. He's like, all right. So he moves on to another girl. He's with the girl in a bedroom and they're doing it.
Yes.
Miranda is lonely one night and is like, Skipper, oh my gosh, I miss you. This is playing while Skipper's doing it with the girl.
Right.
The message. Because, back in the day, answering machine would play out loud.
Oh, wow.
So he goes, oh, Miranda. He answers the phone while he's doing it with the girl.
Right.
And then she goes, oh, I just miss you. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll come see you. Hangs up the phone. He's with the girl in bed.
Wow.
He's all, this girl I really like just called me back. She's all, you're breaking up with me while you're still in me?
Right. That is really nuts.
But anyway, that's the type of things Miranda would do.
Right. Well, then she was with Brady and messed that up.
Oh, yeah. No, Brady was her son. She was with Steve.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
messed that up.
Yeah.
Miranda's had some good guys, man. Who's your favorite guy from Sex and the City? You know who I didn't like?
The model that was with Samantha.
Yeah.
And I interviewed him, Jason Lewis.
Oh, really?
I interviewed him for Talk Stoop, and he was so great. Great energy. I could totally see the vibe come through in the character that he played.
He chose Sarah Jessica Parker's side.
Between Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yep, he did. I think he spoke out and chose Sarah Jessica Parker's side.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
still
a
like
different.
him. In those situations, you just leave it alone. You don't say anything.
Thoughts and prayers to everybody involved.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't send thoughts and prayers.
I love everyone. I'm not going to turn my back on someone, okay? I am now invested in the show. I like Sarah Jessica Parker, and I also like Kim Cattrall, and that's it. What?
It's so funny because you said thoughts and prayers. But anyway, I don't know. I hated Carrie's boyfriend, Alexander.
You mean Aiden?
No, I liked Aiden.
Aiden was annoying.
He was really cool up until Carrie cheated on him.
But he was just always annoying. It was like, relax, take a
Aiden.
breather.
I messed with Aiden.
Go build another house in the woods or whatever. Like, it was just,
you want to build me a house?
That annoying dog that he had that was like bigger than a horse.
Definitely
that
not
was
your
so
lifestyle.
Annoying. Like, speaking of dogs, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I move out my building before I just go on launching a rant of how insane it is that everyone brings their dog and they're not holding their dog into a tight elevator and they start like barking at each other. And, everyone thinks it's cute. And I'm the only one trying to save my life in the corner because I don't know what's about to happen with these dogs in an elevator, but whatever.
It's true. Dogs should not be off leashes regardless of
my gosh,
how well your dog is trained.
Come on. But whatever. That dog really it was too much going on.
Anyway, Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex and the City, her co-star, Kristen Davis, who plays Charlotte.
Right.
I thought this was funny.
I like Charlotte on the show.
Really?
She was fine.
She was too tight, man.
Yeah, she was just like annoying in certain ways, but I could have lunch with her?
I don't know. She had a date for when she wanted to get married. She already knew her kid.
Yeah, I'm not trying to marry her.
Her child's names before she had them.
Like, I could have lunch with her. I could have lunch with Samantha.
You know what it was?
I don't think I could have lunch with Miranda.
She was just so negative. You know what it was about Charlotte? She knew what her non-negotiables were and she would cut it off. So she was like, I'm not going to sleep with someone until after 12 dates or something.
Yeah, she knew what she wanted. It's better than you and me.
Yeah,
we didn't know what we want.
It's true. I think she's gotten much better. I like her more now because now she's a parent. She ended up with Harry, who's cool too.
Right. I like Harry.
Yeah, Harry's cool. She ended up with Harry. She's a parent. It seems like she's doing fine parenting job. But anyway, Kristen Davis, who plays Charlotte, she actually said she checks in with Sarah Jessica Parker about all her outfits before public events because she doesn't want to be out of sync with Sarah Jessica Parker. That's pretty sweet.
That is sweet.
I could never do that because you could tell me what you're wearing and I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I don't want to make us look bad, Nessa, but I only got a certain amount of clothes in my thing and I just like to wear what's clean.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, would you do that? Like, would you want to did you ever have matchy energy or like, oh, that's what you're wearing? Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, we did. We wore the same Summer Jam shirts and.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
We weren't doing matchy energy. Like, yo.
We always wear our Kaepernick merch. Stop.
But you're not calling me and saying, Katrina.
No, we're not doing it.
I'm going to wear this cap shirt and plaid pants. You should do the same. Like, that's very middle school. Come on, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Kristen Davis, we're grown.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cute. Maybe that's what I want in a friend.
You want me to match you?
With someone who cares.
I'm sorry.
She's probably a really good friend.
She seems like it.
Yeah.
She seems 10 toes down with Sarah Jessica.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say she is team Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she also was team Sarah Jessica Parker. I would love to see Sarah Jessica Parker on the streets of New York. Who would you rather see on the streets of New York? Sarah Jessica Parker or Mariska Hargitay?
I was right. That's why I love Kristen Davis even more. She does follow Colin.
Shout out to Kristen Davis.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's DM her.
Okay, let's DM her. What do you want to say?
I love you.
What are you wearing tomorrow?
Let's do it right now.
Okay. She's going to think I'm nuts. Hey, I got it. No, I should send her a picture of my outfit. Hey, I'm going to wear this.
Yeah.
Because that's what she said she does to Sarah.
I think you should do it.
She checks in because she doesn't want to be out of sync. Okay. And season 3 of And Just Like That comes out May 29th.
Oh my goodness. We are days out.
Watch party, baby.
We are going to do the unofficial watch party. I think we should.
We should. I'm ready.
I'm ready for it. Okay. All right. Put that down in our calendar of like thousands of other calendar obligations that we have, but whatever.
Our calendars are getting insane.
I believe that Sarah Jessica Parker reads 2 books a day. Mm-hmm. I think she can do it. Like you said, I think she's got probably all the assistance possible so that she can free up her time to read books while the rest of us are trying to just get through traffic in
Nessa,
the city.
Do you remember this story? They wrote this story in a negative light. So basically they were saying that Sarah Jessica Parker tells her housekeeper that you have to fill up the shampoo bottles that she has in her house to a certain amount. You don't buy new ones. You fill it up to a certain amount than what she has in her house. And people were like, shampoo, soap, all that. And people were like, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's neurotic. Oh, this, that, and the third.
But you know what? Isn't she technically being more friendly to the environment?
Yeah.
By not constantly throwing out bottles and more so refilling the bottles that she currently has. Isn't that like the thing?
Yes.
Now?
And then not just that.
I think there was some type of bill passed in New York City where hotels aren't going to give you little shampoo bottles and stuff like that. Now it is required for them to have like a stationary kind of toiletry system where they refill the bottles.
I hate that. I don't use those. When I get to a hotel and it's a shared bottle that I know just gets refilled, I don't use it.
Don't tell me why. Why?
Because anyone can open it up and put whatever they want in it.
No, some of the hotels, they have it pre-secured. I'm not saying all, but the ones that I was recently at, they had them pretty secure on.
I'm bothered. I don't.
Oh, you don't care about the environment. What organization in the government cares about the environment now, or has Doge destroyed everything?
The Environmental Protection Agency?
Does it still exist?
That's a good
Have
question.
they gutted it out? Ugh.
Does EPA still exist? Yes. Haven't got you guys yet. Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so insane that we even have to talk like this. What world are we living in?
And I think she's picked bottles that fit perfectly in her bathroom.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So people are trying to call Sarah Jessica Parker out years ago. Here she is. Basically, she's the future.
People are so annoying. People are so annoying. Well, it seems like we need friends like Kristen Davis or Sarah Jessica Parker. So I have a question.
Do you know that she was on Jenna's show, Jenna and Friends, on the
Kristen
Today
Davis?
Show? No, Sarah Jessica Parker, the week after I was on doing The Scoop for Jenna.
Yes.
And when I found out that Sarah Jessica Parker was coming on the following week, my heart broke because I love her and I was hoping I could run into her.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe we shouldn't run into her. What if she's mean? That would, you know what? I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't. I need to
keep her in this,
please,
on this pedestal.
As much as I would love to meet her, and I'm hoping that she is just as great as I think she is in my mind.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't want to be disappointed. I've been disappointed enough by other people. So whatever. I'm not turning it down, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway,
well, I'm
still
going to DM her after we're done with this episode, and I'll report back if she cares.
We'll see what happens. But speaking of friends like Kristen Davis and Sarah Jessica Parker, Nessa, I have a question. Do you memorize my phone number?
Yes.
Don't say it.
Yes.
You truly do?
Yeah.
I memorize yours.
Yeah.
Who other phone numbers do you memorize? Stop it. You can say my zip code, my area code.
Oh, because you're proud? 925?
That's in Northern California, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And there's a favorite number in it, and that's all I'll say.
Huh?
There's a good number in there. And the rest of your phone number.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not even going to lead us down the way because knowing the internet, they'll figure it out.
Who else's phone number do you memorize? Do you memorize Collins?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I don't memorize tone still, and we've been together a long time. Now that we have cell phones. Yeah, I did because I've had to ask him so many times.
Yeah.
But now that we have cell phones, you don't need to memorize any numbers.
And then only my mom and dad's house line do I remember because they still have an answering machine. That's how we know who's spamming us.
Yeah.
But if I ever went to jail for, God forbid, something, like I can call or I can just say, Mom, Dad, it's me. So in my mind, I feel like because Colin's not going to pick up a number he doesn't know.
Right.
So if I'm calling from somewhere that's a blocked number or something he's not going to pick up, I'm going to be dead. Right. Same with you because you are dodging debt collectors. So I'm going to be dead. So the best bet I have is calling my mom and dad's house line and getting on that voicemail and saying, Mom, it's me. It's
pick
me.
Up the phone.
It's me, Nessa. Pick up the phone.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And they will pick it up.
You know what? Actually, I would probably pick up an unknown number before I pick up a number that says Nessa on it. Like seeing your name, I'd be like, oh, I'm busy. But if it was an unknown, maybe I would.
That's when the weekends roll around. I know you don't respond to me.
You don't even hit me up anymore.
No. You lured me back in because you were engaged, like you care about our work enough, right? I was like, oh, wow, she's showing some interest. She's sending me things.
What did I lure you back into?
So then I started sending things and then you didn't respond. So now I'm back on. I'm not talking to her unless it's work hours.
I was just sending you funny memes. I'm not sending.
I sent you funny. Are you kidding me? Did you see what I sent you?
No, that's probably.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to pull. You're so ridiculous right now. You're going to feel really stupid when I tell you. Hold on. Let me go outside of work hours.
Oh gosh. Anyway, I'm trying to say is I think I will start answering unknown phone numbers just for this. What if you're in jail and you need to call me? I'm nervous. Now I memorize your number. I memorize tones. My mom's, my brother's.
Yeah.
Who do you think I should call? Will you? Do you answer unknowns?
Definitely. If I know it's Katrina.
I don't know. Sometimes.
If I know it's you, I'm answering.
What if you don't know it's me?
Yeah, don't call me then.
Who are we? Now I want to get an answering machine.
Yeah.
I was just telling Tone we should get a landline in case Amara needs to call out.
The last thing we said over the weekend, you sent me how good Kris Jenner looks. Ooh, she looks good. Kris, who's the doctor, baby?
She
Call
looks good.
us.
Bro, she looks like Kim.
She looks phenomenal.
I mean, granted, she's Kim's mother, but the fact that how old is Kris Jenner, bro? Kris Jenner is, I forgot wrote age.
Stunning.
69 years old.
Stunning.
She's 69 years old, and these videos came out recently.
She looks good,
and
man.
you know what? She's been accused of doing Facetune and all that.
Who cares?
But she posted videos, and not just her. Paparazzi's posted videos.
Yeah.
And
That's how
she
you know the real.
looks good.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I don't
know what it is? I think some people overlook this little neck area here,
Right?
Because that's how you could tell somebody's
older, maybe,
seasoned.
but seasoned. That's okay. We love seasoned people.
I like seasoning,
but it's all. But you could also see sun damage. So
Here.
sometimes, anything up here, anything that's exposed to the sun is going to age you because that's
see.
what the sun does. So it might look a bit more aged than what it is because that's what the sun does.
I'm also not mad at it. Like
I'm not mad at it either.
I'm not mad at people getting older, and you're gonna get older.
I'm not mad at people getting older and deciding I don't want to do anything. That's that. But I'm also not mad at somebody who wants to get the work done.
Yeah, sure. I'm not.
I
mad
am
at
not
either.
mad. Like I think like I don't ever want anybody to feel obligated to have to look a certain way. But I know for a fact for me, like I'm critical of how I look. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. That's just what it is.
Would you ever feel like, let's say you were Kim or Chloe or any of the girls, you're like, Mom, bro, you're doing too much. You look like you're 30. Okay, not 30. You look like you're 40. Relax. Like, look at that. Like,
She looks great.
it's really good work. But
I would just ask who's the doctor.
you don't think it comes to a point like, bro, it's all good.
No, why? What's wrong with Kris Jenner wanting to do her thing?
Nothing's wrong with it. I just
think that people are extra critical of the Kardashians and anything with them. I don't know. I like it. I like it, man.
You like it. I love it. Like, look at this. They look like sisters. That's Kim and Kris, bro.
Kris is a little bit older.
Yeah, but looks like it could be her older sister. Don't look like it could be her mom.
Right. It looks like it could be her mom or her older sister, but I'm not mad at it.
I got no beef with it. All that to say.
Yeah. I mean, your mom looks younger than you.
Come on, bro. I'm an athlete.
Katrina, your mom looks very young.
She don't look
has
younger
not
than me.
gotten work done, but she just looks young.
How old do I look?
You look young, but she looks really young.
Yeah, she does.
Your mom's a
My mom
grandma
looks
and she
great.
looks really young.
She looks
She
great.
has great genes. So
Takes
my point
care of her
is like,
skin,
we're
all
not
that.
going to hate on the OGs.
I'm not hating.
We're not going to do it. Kris Jenner, like you want to do it. She's got, you know what? She's like, listen, these are my sons, daughters, right?
Yeah.
No pun intended, but really, these are my daughters.
Yeah. Like literally.
I'm going to show you.
Okay, so would you want to be managed by Kris Jenner?
I think if I could decide on what I would want to do, like I think she'd be like, hey, you want billions? I could get you billions. But you might have to do some things you don't want to do. I'm not with that, right? 'Cause I got to decide. Now she's like, hey, all right, what bracket do you want to be in? I'm like, look, a couple million. What can I do to get a couple million?
I'll
Kris
take
Jenner?
billions. What you need me to do,
That's
Kris?
what I'm trying to say. All right, Kris Jenner, come up with a business plan. You get your cut from it. I want to be in like $50 million range.
That's nice. I want to
$50
be
million range.
$50,000.
But I would be like, all right, I'm cool with that. And
Right.
now she could give me different tiers, right?
Yeah.
Now, so you want $50 million?
This is the sacrifice.
We could go to 80.
This is what you got to drink.
Yeah, there's the 80 million. Now we're in the 100.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Miss
I gotta
Darcy.
see like what the risk is part of it, right? I want to see every tier and what it has to offer, the pros and cons.
Okay, how much would it be to stop being my friend? And I'm not mad at it. Just do it. $1 million? Take $1 million.
You
bro.
can't use that because everyone's going to use that against me, and I'm always going to say no.
No, you
I
shouldn't.
can't. I'm
You
sorry.
shouldn't.
I'm not
I just
like
want you to say
you
it.
were going to sell Tone out to be a billionaire, and Tone is the father of your child.
Tone said to do it. Just in case we're all curious.
Yeah, we needed a follow up to that.
Tone said to do it.
Yeah, to sell it.
All right.
out.
She's go ahead.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Take $1 million. I said, take $1 million.
I can't. For a million?
We had a good run.
Come on.
Thanks for the memories.
No.
I would.
No.
I would take $1 million and just think about these memories.
Yeah, I know you'd
Look
sell
at the
me
pictures.
out. It's fine. I'm used
Be like,
to that.
oh my gosh, look, that was such a fun time.
No,
And
no.
I'll wipe my tears away with $100 bills.
No. Give me another example. Don't use you. I'm always gonna say no.
I'm just saying, I won't
Tone,
feel bad.
calling our baby.
I
Off
won't feel bad.
I'm gonna always take no. I'm gonna take the route that I don't get any money from it.
Damn. I wish I could say the same.
I know, but there's different tiers. I would totally work with Kris Jenner. I think she's brilliant, but I think we would have to just know the pros and cons for every tier. For example, if Kris Jenner's like, all right, Katrina, what do you want? Here she's talking to you. What do you want, Katrina?
I want generational wealth.
All right, what does that look like for you?
Why are you trying to act like Kris?
Because to me, she's smooth.
What do you mean? Like as far as
like, what tier do you want? How many millions do you want?
I want 50 million.
All right.
Nice, easy number.
All right. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and post your feet on OnlyFans, right? You might have to slip up a couple times of some, maybe you in lingerie showing your feet off. You okay with that? You'll get a bonus. You'll get to 80 million.
That sounds so uncomfortable. Can I work out first? Like, can I get like a 1 year lead up so I can at least feel happy?
So you would be open to it if you were feeling comfortable with yourself.
I think so.
All right. Katrina, I know a great doctor.
Does it hurt?
Well, you're under anesthesia.
Oh, no, man. I don't know. Yeah,
all right,
yes, I'll do it. 50 million. Okay.
All right, done. Okay. We could pull the tier back. We could do maybe 5 million.
For what? What do I got to do now?
Maybe, I don't know, like a wardrobe malfunction.
Easy.
Okay, so we're in the 5 million range.
I'll take it. I got a flash one. Which one? The left or the right? Which one are we going for?
I mean, we always know that one of them is, they're not perfectly symmetrical. So we'll go with whichever one you feel most comfortable with.
The perkier one.
The perkier one. But my point is, like, I just think Kris Jenner is truly a business genius. I know it's easy to bash on the Kardashians and what they've done, but you know what? It's like school. The Kardashians are like school. Yes, it's easy to start off with an A+. Yes, it's easy to get an A. But can you keep that A? And the Kardashians have proved it over 10 years in the game. It's not just like a quick scam, man.
I would do reality TV.
We're not even...
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but my point is people always try to dismiss what they've done to the game.
Right.
They are, to me, beauty gurus, right? They made the glam vibe a thing. Right. Maybe because I'm a glam girl, I love to see that energy.
Yeah.
Right? But there are a lot of reality stars that don't have what they have, that have been able to turn the businesses that the Kardashians have. It's unbelievable what they've been able to do.
Yeah.
They are marketing geniuses.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard for people to give them credit.
Because of how it started.
Right. But that's my point.
So basically off a tape.
If you want it, sure. But here's my point. They got it and they kept the reign going.
Yeah.
That's not just that moment.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
get what
not
I'm
just
saying?
the
They
tape.
kept it.
That's right.
They held on to it. How many people have released explicit photos, videos, have done things that they act like they weren't behind? They didn't turn their situation around like they did.
Right. I'm just saying, if that was how I had to get to a tape, I'd have to see the tape first. How'd I do? Did I do well?
How did I look?
How did I look? Did I look good?
Can we add a filter?
Yeah.
But my point is that it's easy. And I understand maybe younger me was like more of a hater.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how did you come up? Like, oh, because of that. It's so easy to dismiss them by that. But truly, when you look at every single child,
yeah,
and what they've been able to create,
yeah,
the longevity, regardless of the beginning seed.
They all got money,
man.
They all got money.
Come on.
They're all gonna get paid, and all them kids are getting paid. Yo, adopt us. Adopt us, please. I'll play with True, Dream, Chicago.
I'm happy.
Psalm North. Did I name them all? Who was a Mason?
And you know what? I think what I like about them now more so is that I think they just don't care.
Yeah, they don't need to, but sometimes they do.
I think early on they cared more, right? You would see them speak out against, oh, this happened, right? I think now they're just like, all right, man.
Explain.
Okay. Oh, you hate us? All right, get in line.
Yeah.
And I think because I share that energy of, okay, what? What? What do you want?
What do we need? Say it and let's move.
Okay.
What's next?
So maybe that's why I'm older.
Yeah.
And so I'm wiser, more mature, that I can appreciate that energy of anyone who has that energy. Like, okay, shut up. Okay, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You're exhausted. Being a mom has taught me the art form of okay.
Okay, I got a question. Would you be a SKIMS model if it meant showing off all of you untouched? It's real.
But like a bra, I have still bras.
Duh,
and stuff.
SKIMS.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, because
no Photoshop.
No Photoshop. I think I do it with my belly out.
For
clearly
sure.
I have not worked out, so I've got a belly. I've got a real belly. I've got a real life body.
Yeah. I would do it.
I would do it.
That's
a little embarrassing. Imagine
that's not hard for me.
For me, it is. Imagine seeing yourself on a billboard.
Do you know how many photos we're in that's not Photoshop, Katrina?
But your body, like you're just in a bra and panties.
There are unflattering photos that I have seen of myself. I don't care.
But not in a bra and panties.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
A bathing suit? Like there's no picture of me in the internet.
You have a floaty on.
Yeah, okay. But you
are fine.
You don't seem, but I'm just saying it's hard for people like myself to not be self-conscious. Like, okay, so this is the point I'm making.
Right.
If I could have a SKIMS ad for $5 million, but I had to see billboards of myself and feeling self-conscious about my belly being out.
You would not think twice when you're making sure your daughter,
when I'm rolling around in the money,
in her own penthouse at 4 years old.
$5 million is not enough for a penthouse in New York, Nessa. I can get me a 1-bedroom in Chelsea, maybe.
Move to Jersey City. Even then, even now.
Right.
With the cost of everything. My point is, we would be SKIMS models.
SKIMS. Call us.
We wouldn't
SKIMS.
make the cut. If they're having like a casting right now.
Yeah, what if they were doing real bodies casting? This is a real body right here.
Yeah.
I can feel it popping out over my jeans.
Kim Kardashian, SKIMS, they just released a new product, the bra with the faux nipple ring.
I don't get it. Why?
I do.
It's
I
sexy.
would try it.
Why?
Yeah,
you would want not? Like right now, you would want a bra right now to wear so it looks like you have a nipple ring underneath your shirt.
Why not?
Your mom would be so
Mom,
mortified.
I wouldn't do it because I think she would like think I'm doing like adult movies.
Yeah.
But Mom, I'm not. But I just think I think it's okay. I think a lot of people are going to buy that product. I can almost guarantee you it. You don't think so?
I do. I just don't.
Instead of having to go through the whole process of getting a piercing done, if someone's into that, I could just do that. Cool.
Yeah. Listen, the point I'm trying to make is Kim, Kris, call us up.
You want a real body?
You want real regular bodies from real regular women.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us, guys.
We haven't had any work done yet. You never know. We haven't yet. I never say never. I'm not above it. I know people try to be very self-righteous and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like them. I don't know how I'm going to feel in 5 years from now. I don't know how I'm going to feel in 10 years. I don't know. I leave everything open. I would like to believe that I don't want to go through a procedure unless it's like life or death, because that's like what my mom's pounded in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I'm not above anything in my life.
All I know is it has to be Kris Jenner surgeon because goddamn, she look good.
Gosh, she looks great, man. Whatever it is.
Call us up, guys. Kris, Kim.
You know who else had good work, but they told us that they had work?
Honey Baby.
Honey Baby.
The R&B singer, Honey Baby, who is hilarious, by the way.
Right.
Nessa interviewed her and she was talking about the work she had done. And then after the interview, she pulled it up and showed us. We're like, damn,
wow,
she looked good.
It does not look like she had work done. It just looked like, wow, just, I don't know, it was so tastefully done.
Yeah.
So it's possible you could get work done and it not look like you had work done.
What's the kind of work I would want to do to get rid of my, what do they call this?
Liposuction?
Is it lipo? Is there anything
They have
else?
so much.
Cryotherapy?
They have fat, what is it when they move your
transfer?
Fat transfer.
I don't do that.
Yeah, because you could take some of that, put a little in your booty. Yeah, it's nice.
I'm good.
I mean,
don't need any of it.
That's what Honey Baby did.
Yeah.
Right.
And she didn't have enough. She didn't have enough fat on her body.
Right.
To find spots to put.
But it was just enough to give her like that curve and that was it.
Yeah.
If she never mentioned that she got work done, you would not be able to tell. It would just like, oh, she's got a cute
happy with
bubble
it.
butt.
And
She's
she's
got a
happy
cute
with
little,
it.
you know, thing going on.
Yeah. So that's all
crazy.
that matters.
Yep. So all I'm saying is, Katrina, right now, $500 million.
That's a lot of money, Nessa. Whatever you're going to say is going to be yes.
This is the tier, Kris Jenner tier.
Yeah.
She's
Whatever
like,
you
what?
say.
500. Okay, 500. We're going to do a fat transfer?
Yeah. 500 million.
Where are we doing a fat transfer from to what?
From my belly.
Okay.
I guess to my booty. Where else is
just
supposed
a
to
little
transfer
bit. Just
to?
a little bit.
There's a lot
you could also take fat from your arms. Like, I mean,
there's a lot here. There's a lot of extra more here than anywhere else. I'll take it out of here. And left cheek, right cheek. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Just deposit the check.
500 million. Yeah, bounce, bounce, bounce.
What's half of 500 million? 250?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do that too. 250 a cheek. Clap, clap.